Lesson 1 vocab, learning target. I can use order of operations to evaluate numerical expressions. Order of operations, it's the order that you are to perform mathematical operations. So these can be parentheses, exponents, so those little baby numbers, multiplication or division, and we do that from left to right. And then addition or subtraction, and also we do that from left to right. So here's an example. We have 7 plus the quantity 8 minus 3. When we read parentheses, we say the quantity. Times 3 squared divided by 5. So we have lots of operations. First thing we want to do is those parentheses. So we have those parentheses, 8 minus 3. So we have to figure out what 8 minus 3 is, which we know is 5. So we can rewrite this equation, or expression, excuse me, as 7 plus 5 times 3 squared divided by 5. Now we need to do exponents, so we highlight that exponent. 3 squared means 3 times 3. So we do 3 times 3, and that would give us 9. So now we have 7 plus 5 times 9 divided by 5. And then we want to do that multiplication and division. We have both, so we're going to do it from left to right. So we're going to start with that multiplication. We do 5 times 9, which is 45. And now we can do that 45 divided by 5, which is 9, which just leaves us with that last piece of 7 plus 9, our addition or subtraction. 7 plus 9 is 16. So now we're going to go into some more practice on this. We have our lesson 1 notes. Still the same learning target. I can use order of operations to evaluate numerical expressions. So now we're just going to practice this. Evaluate 6 plus 3 times the quantity 7 minus 3. So we're going to start. Do we have parentheses? Yes, we do. Right here. 7 minus 3. So we're going to evaluate 7 minus 3 is 4. And then I'm going to write the rest of that equation, just like I did in the previous example. We want to always rewrite that exact piece. So the 6 plus 3 times 4. Exponents, we don't have any of those little baby numbers, so nope. Multiplication or division, we do have multiplication. That little dot means we're going to multiply. So we can do 3 times 4, which is 12. The plus sign comes down, the 6 comes down. So we did our multiplication. And now lastly, addition or subtraction. We have addition, so we can do that 6 plus 12, and we get 18. Next example, evaluate 8 divided by 2 times 5 minus 3. So again, we ask ourselves, do we have parentheses? No. No parentheses. Do we have exponents, those little baby numbers? No, we do not. Do we have multiplication or division? We have both multiplication and division. Yeah, the division and the multiplication. So we do it from left to right. So we do the first one that appears in the problem. And the first one that appears in the problem is the division. So we're going to do 8 divided by 2 first, which is 4. Then we're going to rewrite the problem, 4 times 5 minus 3. Now we can do that multiplication. So 4 times 5 is 20. Bring down that minus 3. We did our multiplication and division. Now we can do our addition or subtraction. Subtraction is what we have. 20 minus 3 is 17. 2 more problems for us here, and then we're done. Evaluate the quantity of 5 minus 3 plus the quantity of 6 times 2. So we have parentheses, so we're going to do those first. 5 minus 3 is 2. Bring down that plus sign, and 6 times 2 is 12. That leaves us with just one operation left, that addition, so we can just do 2 plus 12, which is 14. Last example. Evaluate 4 squared divided by 2 times 3. Do we have parentheses? No, we do not. So we move to exponents. Do we have exponents? Yes, we do. We have 4 squared. Now 4 squared means 4 times itself, so 4 times 4. Well, 4 times 4 is 16. Bring down the rest of the problem. Divided by 2 times 3. Do we have multiplication or division? We have both, so we need to do that in order from left to right. So we'll do the division first since it comes first in the problem. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Bring down that times 3. 8 times 3 is 24. That's all the notes for you. Please go ahead and move on into the practice.